Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished.
Howdy, howdy, good evening. Welcome to another live stream from Dave Jones. Not the Dave Jones, another one. Anyway, what are we doing tonight? Stops. We've got to fit some stops to this thing and sort the grounding out so we can finalise the design. Leave it alone. And if we feel like it, maybe we'll even print out the stops, fit the stops, and maybe get the stepper motor wired up to the Raspberry Pi Pico and run some modified code from my RF coin dispenser, maybe. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. I'll just give you a quick overview of the working item, sort of, when I say working. Operational, but needing stops and grounding. So anyway, let's get over to it. So I've got my rugged old shirts on today with holes in it, doesn't matter. Right, so here the thing is, from the last stream, we've got... I'll just ignore the cable. So at the minute we've got, that's the coax feed, so it'll switch to there, and it'll go from, that's the all the way clockwise. Now we've got to go all the way anti-clockwise to that point there. So, and it's just pushing on the cable, so we might need to trim that cable a bit, going back from the last stream. Anyway, so let's get back to the model. Put that there a bit, or do I put it in view? No, you can't see it. Doesn't matter. Let's try and bring it into view. What's that like? Can you see? Right, I'll leave it there. Okay, so here we go again. Right, so over to the design. So we've got to somehow work out. We can either do the ground. I'll tell you what, we'll get the grounding done first, then I can get the 3D printer printing a sample off. Now there's not much change to do to this. It's a fraction. Let me just load up the studio. Tell you what, well, it takes a while. So we're going to take the lid off. Aluminium lid, right. And right, so the feed is the green one. There's the green one. Although I've got it slightly different on mine. When I rebuild it, I'm going to rebuild it like this. I've inadvertently put the lead on this one, so I've got to swap that with this one. Just so it's representative from the 3D model over to it. Shorten that. So anyway, I want to bring forward these actually touching here. They're touching, but in reality they don't touch. So I need to alter the fixing. So in order to get this to be able to print again, I've got to literally put a tiny bit on it. So I need to move that forward very slightly. Very slightly. I don't know how slight. might be thrown out. So I've got to basically 3D print all these again, just to put a shim on it to bring it forward. What a shame that is. Yeah, so I've got to bring, which means I've got to put the brass inserts in again. Getting short of them, so I've probably got enough to do another one. Okay, so I need to shift this in a tiny bit. Now, whether it will work, in reality we've got a little bit more of a gap there than we've got on this one. And I don't know why. So, unless I've got the thickness wrong here, let's try the thickness. 1.72. Well, I bought 10 of them, I've only used 8. So I've got a pack. Yeah, I've got a pack of 2 here. Well, so I've got the identical one. So let's just see, just check my measurements. These are only cheap ones. I think I paid £11 for 10 of them, so you can imagine how cheap they are. But anyway, let me just go over them. So I want to, right, I think we're going to need the caliper for this. Get the caliper out. Digital calipers. I still haven't put the camera on. Why didn't I go ahead and put the camera on? Anyway, let's just measure this. Right, 25.6. So it's actually over that way, isn't it? 25.65. Let's have a look. See what we've got going on here. It's difficult to do. Tell you what, let's just go into one of them. Tell you what, let's get the one that's stable, that one. Well, that just happens to be the green one. Right. So I've got 25.5. And on the real one, I've got 25.5. 25 point. Actually got slightly wider on the other way around. That's weird. So I've got 25.6. And on the other side, I've got 25.5. Okay, that's interesting. So I thought they'd be the same size all the way around. What about the thickness? 1.78 the thickness. 1.78. 1.72. Right, let's try again. I need to zero it out. It's very difficult, so 1.83. Yeah, it's very difficult. So anyway, we've got what we've got. I can't seem to work out. There's not much of a discrepancy. So we're going to have to work out something. Not sure what though. Yeah, I'm trying to work out the volume levels as well, because it's a bit too spiky on some of the previous ones. Right, so anyway, I know the fixings are in the wrong place, but they're only fixings. So when I measure them, there's no continuity down here, they're not touching. So I can either bring the surface up a bit this way, tiny bit, enough to touch it. Let's see how easy that is to do. Right, let's have a look, see how easy we can do the surface. I'm not sure how easy it is, I don't think it's that easy. Excuse me. Right, so if I was to bring that surface here up, so that'll come up this way. Now this won't, oh, that'll come that way. So it's possible to do it with little or no, yeah. So how much to bring it in by? And the problem is, if you use a different brand, it's going to be different anyway, different size. That's the problem. So we either leave it as it is, or either leave it as it is, and then we'll have to join up. I had an idea of using a thin solid core wire, wrapping it round twice, put 2 washers, wrap it round, go to the next one, wrap it round, go to the next one, wrap it round, so on and so forth till you go all the way round. I don't know, I don't like that idea. We don't want too much work. Let me just check I've got some audio. Just wrap it round. Go to the next one, wrap it round. Sounds a bit loud to me, a bit spiky, I don't know. I'll have to alter the... never mind, we'll leave it as it is for now. Yeah, leave it as it is for now. Right. So, anyway, I was going to do a stop. I need to do a stop, and I need to work the ground out, so... Tell you what, let's try and do the stop. So where's the green one gone? There it is. There's the incomer. Right, so I need... Hang on. Yeah, that's the incomer. Now, you can't... Once I put the stop in, you won't be able to get to that point. So I'll tell you what. We'll swap that round then. I'll swap that round. I'll make this the same as my model. So that's going to be red. The easiest way is just to swap these round. Hang on. Let's hide the shaft and the stepper motor. Right. The easiest way is to swap this. Right, so I'm going to move. Right, why isn't it moving? Why is it not giving me? Should snap that, should, to the... Oh, there it is. Right, so I'm going to move that one to there. I'll put it at 55 degrees, temporary. Then I'll grab this one. And I'll move that one this way, 45 degrees. Then I'll grab this one and move it 5 degrees back. It didn't work, why not? Oh, 10 degrees. I need to move it 10 degrees, not 5. 10 degrees. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so that's the same as the model now. The actual build. That's the same as the build, so you've got the connector coming out the stepper motor there. Your feed comes in there on the green. And then your red, so if I put the shaft back, it's actually, there's your feed. And that's the start of the stop. Start of the stop, is that even a word? Start of the stop? Yeah. So that's fully clockwise. Clockwise. Fully clockwise. Fully clockwise. Right. So I need something here to go against this. And something there to go against that. So when I turn... when I turn this all the way around here like that, it can't go any further. Well, it may be able to go a little bit further because there's a tolerance on it like that. Oops. Anyway, so we need some way to attach some kind of wedge into that. Now how am I going to do that? So there's your green one, yeah. Tell you what we'll do, we'll get rid of this for a bit so we can see it a bit clearer. We'll get rid of the fixings. Right, so we need, this is the one, this is our coax feeding. This will be our first antenna going clockwise. So we can't have any physical stuff there because that's got to be able to rotate. Now we've got the, I suppose what we could do is fasten some, oh no, I was thinking of putting some plastic down the sides of this, but that would rotate with it, but then it's still got nowhere to stop against. So I might have to do a bit of both. A bit of both, I think. So nothing can go around that bit there, so whatever it's got to be, it's got to be. It can't hit none of this, so it's going to have to be higher. It's going to be difficult with them there. Tell you what, I'm going to do a bit of a trick here. I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to call it outputs. Outputs. So I'll call it outputs, but it could be an input if you're using it the other way around. So I'm going to put these on the outputs. It's in the, I'm going to group them, and I'm going to stick them on the outputs layer. So then I can turn off the outputs, and I can get to it from this angle. Right, now the problem I got now is I can't see the other two, so what I'm going to have to do, temporarily bring these back. I'm going to have to cut them out, paste them in place. I'll create a new layer and call it I don't know, what should we call it? Stops SO239, and we'll call it stops. Right, so we'll put them in with the stops layer. Then we can turn off the outputs, keep them on, and we can turn off them. And if you want to turn them all off, you turn like that. Oh, hang on, made a bit of a mistake. So group that. We'll put that in this SO239 stops. Where's he gone? It's disappeared, it's gone off the screen, now down the bottom. Right, that's in the stops. Yeah, and if I go into them, that'll be on the, which layer? SO239? Yeah. So if I turn the SO239s, they all go off. And if I do the stops, just those go off. And if I do all of them, hang on, the outputs on, the rest come on. If I do all of them, they all go off. So let's get rid of the outputs. We've got the two stops. So now we can use oh, G7UIV, how do you do? Hi David, you just popped up in my feed, so here I am, Stu. Welcome to the live stream, Stu. Yeah, busy on a weird project, one of my weird projects. Yeah, glad it came up in the live stream. Are you the one responsible for Station Master, Stu? Or is that another Stu? If you are, well done. I wonder if you're the one responsible for Station Master software. Let me just say hi. Hi.
Is that correct? Roger, roger, you're 5 and 9. Thank you very much. You're right, Italy 3, Whiskey Alpha. Tango Alpha 3, Romeo Alpha, Mike, you're 5 and 9. No, you saw before.
Oh, that's me. How you doing? Okay. Oh, well done. You wonder what you developed that in. That's I do programming myself. I do a lot of C# and Windows Presentation Foundation and C Arduino Core, C++ of a type Arduino Core, amongst other languages, but most of them have faded away into insignificance. Well done on the software, yeah, you've done a nice job on it. Really, from what I can see of it, yeah, I haven't tried it myself, but I've had a look into some cat control. I was going to make my own little bit of software just to do something. I can't remember what it was, but I've got a lot of other projects on the go at the minute, so I haven't got a whole lot of time for it. I use all sorts from PHP to C#, C++, and now Rust. Yeah, Rust. I don't know what Rust is. I'm not familiar with Rust. I've done PHP and MySQL going back a while. I've even done. I wrote a whole website in ActionScript 3 once. My whole website in ActionScript 3. That was a bit of a weird one. Going way back. At the minute, my website at the minute is just HTML5 and some JavaScript. I've got no need for anything much. There's some PHP in there just to do a few pages, and that's all really. But I've got ESP32 web interface, which I program it with an Arduino core, and most of my equipment runs off an ESP32 web interface these days. It started life as a AT Mega or Atmel device. Yes, I go back to the 90s too. Yeah. My web page. I used to be able to zoom in. I had a symbol drawer program I wrote inside a web page, and it used to snap to grid. You could create your symbols. It's for doing schematics and wiring diagrams and things. And you just put you create it out of lines and shapes, and you save it out, and then you can bring it back in as a symbol. Yeah, it's all within a web page. But unfortunately, Apple decided they didn't like Flash on their system, so it died a death. ActionScript 3 died a death along with Flash. Flash was was ActionScript 3. I did a lot of work in that ActionScript 3. I tried to write my program in it first. I tried loads of technology. I ended up just biting the bullet and go straight to the C# Windows Presentation Foundation and be done with it. Luckily, my son was into programming 3D games with it, Unity and some other stuff, so he was able to help me out at the start, because I was more of a Visual Basic 6 programmer in them days. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Like I said, I use Laravel PHP and Vue.js for most web stuff these days. Yeah, my website, I've tried to keep it simple. I don't want to. Basically, I didn't want to use anything server side and pay for it. The website doesn't do much traffic, so it was pretty pointless in paying a lot of money. I've tried to keep the price of it down. So I used to have a couple of websites, and I used to host another one. I used to have a virtual private VPN and host some other websites just for few family and that. But in the end, I've just cut it all down. Just gone on host it. Have me hosting with one and web space with another. So just keep it simple. A lot of problems with emails going into spam and things like that. You've got to do the demarc and all this kind of stuff. I got fed up of doing it, so I thought, forget it. I'll just go with a known entity and let them do the email, basically. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm making one or two crazy things. I was on Old Ham and left it for a while, then came back to it. But it ended up. This is a nice thing. Bit of madness. It's got its name called a lollipop now. Call it a lollipop. But it's a 7-band dipole, fan dipole. But it's designed to use mobile whips. It's got a 1-to-1 balance, and you can either have it vertical, or you can have it horizontal, or you can even angle it to try to bounce off whatever you want to bounce off. So that's one project, and then you've got this. This is 7-band, and this is a 7-band switcher. So I need a switcher, so that could actually go in there if needed be, but it's got a stepper motor on it. Anyway, I'm always doing something, if you know what I mean. I'm always into something. So I use Mailgun for all my email stuff. Mailgun. Yeah, I was well into stuff in the past, but I've been so involved with my own project for the last since 2012, 2014 that you can keep moving with your languages, and I have to just concentrate on one. Even my Windows Presentation Foundation is going out of date now. It's still current, but still getting out of date. It's amazing how quick the time goes, and suddenly you're lagging again. But there's so many different languages, it's crazy. Mailgun, yeah, very good. So anyway, yeah, there's a huge backlog of stuff I've got going on. Crazy stuff. What was that one I made that I still haven't fitted from a couple of Christmases back? A hex cobweb. Yeah, a hex cobweb. Was it hex cobweb? A 7-band hex cobweb, and you could use it as your main antenna or as a tuned ground plane for a vertical. C# WinForms. Yeah, I've never used WinForms. No, didn't use WinForms. It's difficult. WinForms, yeah, it's a bit easier, but yeah, I did venture slightly into Java. Just had a quick look at it. Looked okay. But now I tend to do my stuff in a web interface now. Then it's by default cross-platform. If you can do it in a web interface, you're cross-platform. You haven't got to worry about compiling for all these different versions of operating systems. But yeah, not too bad. Oh yeah, it is WinForms like Visual Basic 6. I still have to maintain some Visual Basic 6 software, and it's very difficult because a lot of the 32-bit third-party add-ons, OCXs and controls, they had a 16-bit installation program, and they won't run these days. You have to run them in an old operating system. A lot of pain trying to maintain a workable system just to edit the old code. So it would take too long to rewrite the whole code again. It took years worth of programming. It's a system we use at work, actually, an old system. Yeah, so I try to do web interface now. That seems to work out okay. It's pretty good what you can do. I don't know whether you've done anything with the SP32, but it's pretty good what you can do now. I've got plenty of space left in it. Anyway. Yeah, it goes on and on, on and on. Well, welcome to the stream, and nice to speak to you. I've seen you a few times coming on Darren, M0DCX. Such a nice fellow. I watch his live stream on a Monday. AI would port it to C# in about 5 minutes these days. Yeah, there is that. Oh, it's so easy now, it's crazy. I have some ESPs, yeah, oh, brilliant, yeah, good. Yeah, I actually put one of my routines through ChatGPT a while back, last year, just to see if it could find an easier way of doing it. So I did pass it through, and it managed to sort it out. I've had to do on-the-fly web, the port that it chooses, change on the fly. Now that I searched the web long and hard, didn't get any info on that. I actually asked it, kept on with ChatGPT. I says, can you find, is there a way of doing it? And it says, try this way, try that way. Nothing worked. And eventually it came up with one. I kept on and on and on. It came up with another way, and I got it to work. So I've extended the serial port driver in C# as well to do multiple USB ports. I've added some new stuff to it. That's to enable me to, I can plug as many devices in as I want. It'll automatically install, add them to the system, and if you take them out, it takes them away. So there's event-driven connects and disconnects on the web interface as well. So it's not perfect, it's still a lot of work, but it's mostly works fine. Yeah. Anyway, let's carry on with this. Like I say, welcome to the stream anyway. So I've bought a load of equipment recently, last couple of years, back again. Got rid of my old stuff, got some new stuff. Ham radio, so I'm just building bits and pieces. Got this weird idea, I don't know, trying things out rather than buying them. I don't know. Stepper motor on a switch, and then I've even thought about putting a stepper motor on that lollipop antenna to alter the beam, so alter the antenna so they shoot out at different angles. But I don't know. Bought some Ampro whips, 20 meters and 40, to put on it, but it's a bit unwieldy. You need plenty of space to test it, so I haven't got room in here for testing that kind of stuff. So I have to wait for the weather to get a bit better. Anyway, I'll carry on with this. Right, I've got to work out a stop. Your feed comes in, so that's wired up, goes round there, and the wire solders onto the back of there. That needs to go as far as this and no further, and go all the way around to as far as that and no further. So what I've got to do now, I've got to design some plastic or something. How best to do it? Well, I could start with the surfaces. Probably best if I look at it from that angle. Tell you what, let's come at it from this angle. Let's lose the actuator a minute. We'll leave the rest there. So I need some kind of plastic stop that grows off this. Now, probably would bolt to this one because it's in between them two. So let's try something. Let's just get some surfaces. Right, so I'm just going to grab a few surfaces. Right, so I want I'll just grab as much as I can here. I'll grab that to use and the holes. Probably grab that as well. So I'm going to copy that out. We'll paste it in place. Right. I probably needed the other one as well. I'll probably need that as well, so I'll grab that. Paste in place, so yeah, we've got all that. So can I bring that out? I can. Let's bring it out a mil for now. Hide the SO239s. So we've got this piece that'll fit over it. Let's put back the SO239s. Let's hide the two stop ones. Right. So we've got this piece that'll fit definitely fit over that. Let's just put in the chassis clamps a minute. So we've got the chassis clamps, right. So let's have a look from the top. So I could bring that out. Yeah, I could bring that out to there. Yeah, that's probably an ideal way of doing it. Let's just angle it like that. There you go. So if I bring that out to there, for instance, somewhere like that. Yeah, it's not. Yes, we're gonna have to cut round it. Need something off here, and ideally, it'll guide the wire that goes round it. Keep that up away from this as well. Right, so I need to create something for this. Well, first we'll put that as a group that as a thing. Make as a component. Right, so we've got a component. We need to add a new layer. Call it stops. Oh no, we've got stops. Call it the stops. I'll just call it stops. I can't think of anything else to call it at the minute. Stops, here we go. Right, so we can. Right. So we can turn the stop on and off. Yeah, so I want that off at the minute, so I can see just the shaft. Right, so we want something here around this. So I'm going to copy that. Oh, it's a pity about that. Hang on. Oh, I see. Right, so we've got. I don't know why this is in bits. It needs to be a circle really, but it's in bits. Anyway, we'll go with it. Got no choice. Oh, is that the lot? No, not quite. Almost. Right.
Mike
Right,
1.
so we're gonna copy that.
Oscar Bravo, Mike 1, Oscar Bravo Fox.
Gonna move it down, I don't know, let's say 5 mil.
Mike 1, Oscar.
I'll have a look at that. You can always move it again. So we need another surface on it, probably 2. So let's go up, I don't know, how many mil? Let's say 1.75. Only because I remember that being 1.75, yeah. Right. So this is the way out, so what we need then, yeah, I need to put a surface on that. I'll tell you what, if I grab that, grab the bottom one.
Echo 75, Mike Tango 5 and 9.
So it's in bits, so you've got to explode the curve, but there's no connect the curve back together, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to do that. Then I'm going to have to go like this. I have to bring it out. I'm not sure how far I'm going to bring it out. So if I bring it out further than I need to, let's just bring it out. It's going to have to come out a bit further, so I'm going to say I'll bring it out 15 mil. There we go. And we've got a bit of a surface going on, so we can have a look what's going on with it. I've got to chop this surface up in a minute and thicken it up. I need the stop back. Need the stops and the stop. Right. We're missing that. That's fine. That's a bit too high. So I need to bring that down so it's just above it. Right, so I'm going to get that now. I'll go back into this. Right, I'm going to grab those. I'm going to bring it down. I don't know, far. Let's say 2 mil. Try that. It's still a bit high. Yeah, it needs to come down a little bit more. Let's have a look. So another 1.5 mil down. Right, another 1.5 mil down. Right, okay. So it's just above that, but we'll have a cut out here anyway. I haven't got a design for this, so actually designing in here to do this. I'm trying to work something out. That's a little bit close to that, but leave it like that for now. We're going to thicken it up. Do I need that? Leave that there for now. Right, let's go up 1.75. Right, so we've got this disc thing. Okay. So we'll have to print a new shaft out to include that. Now it needs to have a V cut out of there, so you can see what's going on. So when we turn it, yeah, it's got to fit in there, hasn't it? I don't know how this is going to work, you know, no idea. No, that can't go there, I don't think. So I basically need to turn that. It's awkward. I might have to turn this shaft. Let's turn this shaft 45 degrees. If I can. Is that right? I don't know if that's right or not. Let's try it. It might not be right. That's okay. So if we bring it, is it 45 degrees? Right. No, something's not. No, that didn't do it right. Hang on. That took it off centre. We don't want to be taking it off centre. So, yeah, it's a bit awkward. Right. So the wire will come out of here. You're gonna have that cut out, so it'll come out here, up at the high level, and wrap around. It's got to go through the back of there, so there's gonna have to be a hole at the back of there to put the wire through to solder onto that. That's okay. Now the stop. So basically all we need is, do we need to cut out there a triangle? Cut out a piece. No, we want a piece cut out, but this has to stay. That's right. So as we're turning it, but then it's going to catch in the V. It's going to catch the cable. Don't know how we're going to do this. How are we going to do this? Not too sure how I'm going to do this. I'm trying to work it out. So this contains the stops and it bolts onto this. Then we can shape this however we want it. It might be the kind of thing you got to look at it, taking the lid off and keep rotating it back and forth to try and work it out.
Sorry, no copy. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it at the minute. How to do this? Probably because that's obscuring my view now. Let's take that away a minute. So your wire comes up here, it wraps around there. I suppose that could go underneath if we need it to. These could be turned around, and that could be lowered and hit the bottom, underneath. I was just thinking gravity might assist it, but it's pushing against the strip anyway. That'll give me more space up here. Maybe. I'm gonna have to build this anyway again, reprint it. The bottom stays the same as it is. That goes underneath, these get turned around. Spin these by 180. So the round bit stays at the bottom. That'll, yeah, because that'll be out the way then of the cable. Yeah, maybe that'll be it. So it needs to drop. I need to know how far. How can I measure that now? I need to know how far that is from the centre. I could measure it. Let's try and measure it. So it's that line there. So that line there to the surface here. No, it's not working, is it? It's difficult. So it's sort of halfway between there. I don't know. difficult. The old radio's gone a bit quiet.
Charlie America, November Echo Sierra on the Mediterranean. Good signal and good modulation.
So I think I need to move that down. Although I do like the idea of the gravity. Got it as well. Yeah, I think we're going to have to move that down. Tell you what, I might have to go trial and error on this. I need to see the rest of the model. I need to lower that down and remember how far we're going down. Only on that axis. Right, so that's 3. So say 3.5. Have a look at that. Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, that'll probably do it. 3.5. So then if I go back to this bit. Hang on, let's hide the rest of the model. I need to move this slot down by 3.5. Right, let's move the slot but down by 3.5 to match what we've just moved. Okay, so we've moved that. Right, that's the new slot position. Oh, we've got to be careful. No, I can't do that. Can't do that because the stepper motor shaft is going to be hitting now the copper. Yeah, can't do it, look. Although it does look like it's still out the way, doesn't it? How does that look like it's still out the way? Just about. Right. No, we don't want that touching it. We don't want RF coming down into the shaft of the motor. So I could either make that pack a bit thicker to bring it out the way, or we're going off on a tangent. I was just trying to make some space at the top. Tell you what, let's not do that then. Let's, if that's got knock-on effects, we won't do that. Okay, we won't do that. That's going to have too many knock-on effects. Right, so we'll leave that. Okay, we'll leave that. So, yeah. Right, let's think of an easier way of doing it. Can anything be done with the lid? So, what about if we have a pin here and here that drops down, and you simply touch it against the pin? You could leave that alone then. Maybe that's a simpler way of doing it. Could be. I don't really want another pin in there, but I suppose 2 pins and then you slot them together. I just noticed I've lost my cover there. Got an error there anyway, look at that. For some reason I've lost my I've lost that. Right, so I'm going to have to undo that. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Clicking the wrong thing here. Right, let's take SketchUp. When you click on that toolbar, it has to open and load and search for stuff, so it takes a while. Right, so what I'll do, I'll undo that. Well, look, I've got to repair this before I carry on. Right, let's get rid of all that. Cut that off. I say while we're doing this, we might as well add the 2 holes for it.
USL G7UIV from Foxtrot 6 Delta Mike Quebec. Nice signal. Thanks for calling in. I'm copy you 59, 5 and 9. Over.
Okay. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I needed to make it the right thickness first.
USL Jeff, you are my log. See you next time. 73 GW4AYJ and 6 Delta Mike Quest.
Right, let's get this out of there.
A bientôt, merci, QRZ. QRZ 40, Foxtrot 6 Delta Mike, Quebec.
Yeah, so I think we'll add 2 stops in this then, which means I'll have to mill out a new one or mark 2 holes in the lid and just drill them through. Probably easy to mill out a new one. Right, I think I'll take the opportunity to colour it. It's black anodised aluminium. So it's going to be something like this. And the shade the other side slightly less. Right. That'll do. That's the aluminium. Bit dark for the model to view it, so let's have to change it not so dark. Don't like to see it too dark. That looks like too bad.
Alright, Dave, thank you.
I'll have to make this one the same. That'll do. Oh no, actually, it's not that one. It's no, that's not it. Right, that's a slightly less colour on this side, and the anodise is on the top here. Right, that's better. Okay, it's more like what we got. Apart from that silver. I like the white better, I think. Anyway. Going off on a tangent now, really. Let's just make it white. Just signify it's the aluminium. Or aluminium. Aluminum or aluminium? Aluminium. Yeah, it's not American, it's aluminium. Aluminum. Depends where you. If you're in America, it's aluminum. If you're in the UK, it's aluminium. Spelt differently as well, not just pronounced differently. Spelt differently. Right, so we've got one more left. There. Okay, so is that the end? No, that's never the end. There's always one we've missed. No, we haven't. Anyway, we're going off on a tangent, so we've got them looking a bit better. Right, so what we're going to do, an easy thing then, put 2 more holes in here and drop some pins and have this piece hit a pin. Yeah, bit Heath Robinson, but probably quicker than trying to recreate something. I don't know. So what I need now is to work out where the pins got to go, so I'll have to look at it from above in parallel projection with X-ray on. Right, I need to know where the pins have got to go. So you've got your disc that's got to be able to move around. So we want a side to this and a side to that. The side hits this pin and this side goes all the way around and hits this pin. We can do that. It's a bit like writing a program. Hi Andy. Andy Crowley, welcome to the live stream again. Hi Dave. Yeah, how you doing? You okay? We've got Stuart on today. I don't know if he's still on or gone. Station Master creator. Well, I don't really know enough about it. Whether he created it or took a project on, or did it from scratch, from nothing, or took some existing code. I don't know. I don't know. I need to investigate that, but I don't know. Yeah, not too sure. But yeah, he's done a good job. I had a quick look at how to connect a cat up. I wanted to reproduce the band scope in software, but I couldn't do it. I don't think. Oh, I didn't even try, but apparently it couldn't be done. You can get meter readings and small stuff, but you can't get live data to come through on the cat. Wasn't fast enough, I believe. I don't know. Maybe there's another way of doing it. But I had enough projects going on already, so basically, I can't remember what I was trying to make my own little QSO thing, just to integrate into QRZ. I could just enter like a quick form, like maybe a little database. And as you enter them, I mean, it's all in there anyway. But I don't know why I wanted to use the scope. I can't remember now what the scope was going to be doing. Just to display a scope. And when I realised I couldn't display the scope, I thought, well, there's little point in doing it. But anyway, someone will have to school me on Station Master. I don't really... I've only ever seen Darren using it, M0 DCX. Yeah, I've only seen him using it. So anyway, right. So we're gonna use the fixing here. So we need to add some fixings to the sides, so we can work out where the pins are gonna go. So that's okay. Right, let's do that then. So we'll leave the lid off for a minute. Turn that lid off. Now we know now what this has got to do. This has got to turn into something that will shroud the side of this. Yeah, so we might need to. We need some sides to it. We need to be able to get the long nose pliers in here to push it in, so we don't want to obscure ourselves from being able to push that strip in. So we don't need all of this, so I suppose we could, if I keep it parallel. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Right, so I need to. I think it's there. Yeah, so from that corner there to there, it's stopping a bit short, and then from. Is it that one? Yeah, so just from there to there. Now we need to integrate the edge wherever it wants to go. Let's just finish it off to there. And this one. Like that. So we've got structure. I didn't really want to obscure the. Right, let's get rid of the rest. Right, so get rid of that bit. So we've got that. We've got something going on here. Can that be got rid of? Yeah, that can got rid of. So can that. Right, so we've got rid of that. And we don't need... I was going to utilise this to hold the wire in the right position. Not sure if we need it. No, we'll leave it for now. Right, let's do that. Okay, so let's get rid of that bit. So we've got something that looks like a stop. Now that might be enough actually. It protects the strip from getting knocked by one of the stops. We've only got 1.75 mil. Could go thicker, I suppose. Now I can't go. So I need to bring it back to the rest of the model. Right, so we've got it there. Effectively, that could go higher. Now when it gets to the cable feed, the cable still got. Oh, it won't get that far. It can't physically get that far anymore. That's the fully clockwise, and then you've got your fully around that way, anti-clockwise. So your wire has still got your room to be able to spin round. Now, does that mean this can go lower? Can it go lower? It can be extended longer. Yeah, so that could just as well be lower. Or that could be part of this. But that does articulate up and down, so we don't really want that. We either put that at the top. Put that at the top, yeah, maybe at the top. Away from all this. Maybe. Yeah, so if we did it at the top, the pins wouldn't need to stick out as far. Yeah, so we need this free running. I mean, this could be as well changed for the top. Anyway, we'll leave it like that. Let's put it at the top. Put it at the top. Let's put that at the top. Can it go right to the top? Probably. Let's have a look. How far do we want to go? That's the shoulder, and then you've got a little bit of a thing there. And you only have to have a short pin in it. Tell you what, yeah, let's just go to the top. Bugger it. Let's just go like that. Okay, so we've got it there like that. Yeah, still got the thing that touches the metal, so we've got a bit of a gap. And we've got how many mil? 1.75, so you want to go a little bit more. Let's go 2 mil. Right, so we've got the 2 mil there. It could probably come out further as well. So it could afford to come out further if we want, or we'll just drop a pin in here and a pin there. Right, a pin. This is wide. Does it need to be that wide? Probably not. So it's just going to hit against the stop. Now we've got the cable coming up out that one, and it's got to come up under here and round, which it will. So that's probably okay as it is. And we've got to have enough articulation to hit the stop. The further in, the more accurate we have to be with the oval. The further out, the less accurate. Let's just have a look at it from above. Right. It'll be nice to be able to see this without that being in the way. So I'd say tempted to shorten it. So put the lid on an X-ray mode. So I have a pin there. I wonder if we can get away with just one pin. You put it in the right place, you might be able to get away with one pin. Yeah, that'll be better. Just one pin. A single pin. It touches there, it touches there. Yeah, simple. Keep it simple. Alright, so if we're going to have a pin, probably needs to be right there where that is. But we'd have to make it wider then. Make it slightly wider so it touches there. I could take it apart and use the bottom plate as a template to draw the hole, to drill it manually for now, instead of making a complete new one. So the trick is, so it doesn't have to be straight out there, it could be straight, it could be this way, and it could be wide enough to go around to there, so it hits that way, and keep it short. I like the idea of that. So I need to grab a copy of that hole. So grab a copy of that. We're going to go into this. I'm going to paste it in place. I need to bring it up to the top, level with that. So let's do that now. Let's come up on the... No, that's the red. We don't want the red. We want the blue. Up level with that. Yeah, that there. Level with that. Right, so there's our hole. Oh. Yeah, level with that, that's right. Oh, it'd be nice if it was level with that to start with, wouldn't it? So undo, move. We're going to bring it up on the blue, level with that. Because I want to draw around it. Yeah, so whatever I draw there, I've got to draw the same that side. So we don't need it all the way out here. So let's bring it in about, I don't know. Let's bring it in about 10 mil. Bring it in 10 mil. $10 million. Right, so we've got. Yeah, we're gonna have to grow it out, but we need to meet this anyway. I need to look at it sideways on. Right, I can't see it from there. That way I can see it, but I can't see the. Where's the hoop? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it's sticking out there. Oh, it's almost level with that. Here it is. Almost level with that. So the pin will be there, so that's okay. I can get rid of the bezel. So all I need to do now is that'll be an M3 pin. So I need to see if that's M3 or not. It's 4 mil. So I need to just make sure I do it off an M3. Right, so there's your M3. We'll get rid of that one in a minute. Yeah, so I need to make that. I need to see that, but not.
Copa 2 Victor India 59. Gracias 73. Echo Golf
Yeah,
3,
so we
Whiskey,
need
Whiskey
something to
Alpha.
touch that. Hang on, how do we do it? Let's look above it.
Golf 4 Radio Foxtrot.
And you need
Romeo
to be in
59.
this mode. So we've got this piece here.
Whiskey Alpha.
So it needs to be sort of on the side of it.
Uniform Kilo again.
Trajectory needs to go towards the centre.
Whiskey Alpha.
So I'm going to need a line on it.
From Echo Golf 3 Whiskey Alpha. Echo Guatemala 3 Whiskey Alpha. QRZ.
It won't let me get it.
Good luck, QRZ.
No, it will. So we want to travel from there. We don't want the centre of it, we want the leading edge. The best leading edge, which is probably that one. That one. So we want that.
Thank you. Good luck.
And whatever we've got there, we need the same again this way.
X-ray Italy again.
So copy,
X-ray Italy again.
paste in place. Let's rotate it around.
Sierra Papa 9 X-ray Italy 59.
Needs to go and rotate.
Sala 3 thanks. Echo Golf 3 Whiskey Alpha.
No, that's not right, is it? Oh, what's gone on there? Why have I got too many?
Sierra Papa 2
Oh.
Sierra Papa 59.
That's not right, is it?
Roger, Sierra Papa 2 Sierra Papa 59. Thank you.
Anyway, we'll cheat on that. What we'll do,
Echo Golf 3 Whiskey
we'll
Alpha.
draw a line from here
Mike 0 Charlie Tango November 59.
and we'll go over to this. And we can either go to that there
Mike 0 Charlie Tango November 659.
or to there. It's not letting me, is it? Wonder why it's not letting me.
Whiskey Alpha.
Why won't it let me? What have I done? Ah, I've gone through at a stupid angle.
Mike 9 Juliet Whiskey Juliet 59.
That's the trouble with looking at it in parallel projection.
Sala 3 thanks you.
My own fault. Right, undo paste, undo guide. Oh, because I went from the top. Yeah, that's why. I went from the top. So let's try again.
Whiskey Alpha.
Let's just draw a line. So somewhere in the centre. Oh, I need to make sure I go in the right direction, which is green, I think it is. Oh no. It's not easy.
7 Whiskey Bravo again.
Not easy. Okay, how can we do it
I
then?
have a lot of ski on Mary. Mike 7 Whiskey.
Difficult, very difficult.
Mike 7 Whiskey again.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to struggle with this.
Whiskey.
So I want to go straight to the centre. I don't know where the centre is. If I say that's this there, I'll have to try and... If I go to one of these lines, it's probably best.
Mike 7 Whiskey Charlie X-ray 59.
So go from there to a line, probably there. Yeah, like that. No, that's too white. Needs to be there. Okay, let's see if it's parallel by... Yeah, I can select those lines. So that's parallel. That's okay, so then it needs to come, I suppose, semicircular around to this. No, it doesn't, yeah. Does it have to be? No, it doesn't have to be. So what we want now is we want one of those and that. Need a copy of it. We need to put it out here for a minute. Just put it out there, and we need to flip it. Flip it along the red, is it? Yeah. And we need to bring that back over to here. Join it there. And then we need to grab perhaps another circle. No, that's okay. Right, so that's our extreme. Yeah, that works out okay. So we join the two. We've still got this surface here at the minute. And we can just do that. Yeah, we've ended up with a sharp bit there. So it needs to be like that, so it's a stop and it goes past the stop. So undo that bit. Yeah, because we need the pin to pass here, at least go past to there. Oh, I'll just go to there. We'll draw a line. Oh, that's gone on the piss. Right, we want to go with that line there, like that, and then we want to encompass the pin. It needs to be parallel with something. We'll leave that there for now. Copy that. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll just go from there, along there. QR Mary on the frequency. We've got some QR Mary. I've noticed they don't use the phonetic alphabet in other countries, they just use anything. Oh well. Alright, so we've got some weird arse thing there going on. We're going to utilise the same hole. We want some kind of structure here. Yeah, so we could do that, and that's too much. We don't need all that. So we can just go like that and like that. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want that or that. Right, we certainly don't need that anymore. But we'll leave it there for a minute. Right, so we've got that. We need just a parallel piece going over here. Yeah, so that could go. Okay, we'll do that, and we'll do that to. Boop, 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 boop. So we've got that. We need the same here, so let's just measure that. Right, we're going to take that, copy it over here. Where is it? That's there. Hang on. No. Put it over there and flip it along the red. Oh, it won't let me flip it. Why not? Flip along. No, it's not going to let me flip it. Why not? It's weird, isn't it? Won't let me flip it. Right, okay. I've got that already, so I don't need it. We got that there. It comes too far there. Hang on. Alright, let's do that.
Thank you, 73. Echo Alpha Charlie Alpha November 59. Sierra 53 Whiskey American.
Yeah, I got a bit stuck on it. So we want a line from there. Can't see where it's got to go to. I could measure it now. We want that bit there.
Golf for Romeo.
How did I get that bit? It was based off that, wasn't it?
Okay, the G for Romeo, Florida Romeo 59. Thanks.
So,
India 01 Juliet Lima Radio 59.
well, let me flip it. Tools, flip.
Thank you, Sierra 53.
Where's flip? It's not going to let me flip it. I wonder why it won't let me flip it. Okay, well, make it into something so we can flip it. Flip along the red. And we only want that bit.
Thank you.
Which bit do we want? Yeah, we want that bit there, so we just want that. Now. There. Is that right? No, that's the wrong way. Wrong way around.
Sierra 53 Whiskey Alpha.
No, maybe it's the right way around. So we want that. There, like that. That's it. So we can draw that from there to there. Yeah, get rid of that one. Get rid of that and that. And what's that looking like? That's something like. So we've got the bulk there, and we want a bit of structure here. Let's go from the centre of this. Yeah, centre of that across to there. Right, that's some strength to it. Lose that. We don't want this one now. All that. Right, we don't want that, and we don't want this. So we've got the original thing there. We don't want that or that. We don't need that or that. We don't want that, that or that. Or that or we don't want that. No, we don't want this anymore. So can we get rid of that? Oh, we've got something else going on here.
Okay, Oscar Golf 3 Bravo 59.
Alright, so we'll get rid of. Let's get rid of this. Oops, I should have done it that way. No. Let's get rid of these. Okay. So we've got something like that. We want some strength to it, so we'll have that strength. Keep that strength. Okay, we'll keep that bit of strength. We've got a bit of a weirdness going on there. Get rid of that and that. So we've got that. We need some thickness to it. So let's make it 2 mil thick.
53 Whiskey America. Romeo November. Fox 1, Romeo November, Victoria, 5
I need to reverse the faces.
Thanks, QRZ. United Whiskey, Papa Delta 0, Romeo Victor, Sierra, 5-9.
I've pulled it the wrong direction, so we ended up with the wrong face.
Delta Golf 7, Bravo Sierra Tango, 5-9. Thanks, Sierra 53 Whiskey Alpha.
Alright, here we go. Oh, we've got an extra line we don't want.
Sierra 53 Whiskey Alpha.
We'll reverse that.
India Sierra 0, India Yankee X.
Right, so we've got the little addition.
Thank you, QRZ.
I think we'll leave that there. I don't want that to be part of this though. Right, so what have we got now? We've got this. It doesn't look very thick. The prongs don't look thick. Why are they like that? 2 mil. That's not a lot. They could snap off, couldn't they? So I need to bring them out a bit. The angle's okay there. Let's make them a bit thicker. And we just bring them out.
Another Florida 4.
Let's bring that out first. Oh, I can't do that. Right, so we won't do that first, we'll bring them out. That looks a bit weird. What's the size of that? 1 point. No, it's not enough. Although it is thick. Alright, tell you what we'll do. We'll undo open. Oh no, can't do that. Redo open. So I was gonna change it all. Tell you what, we'll just draw along with this. We'll come out this way. What we got? Let's measure it. How much have we got here? 176. Okay, it's not going to be. Just come out to 2 mil.
Delta Bravo 1, Papa Charlie 5-9. Sierra 53 Whiskey Alpha. Lima. Echo India 4 Lima 5-9.
Right, I've got to use that as a reference.
Thanks.
I keep losing it.
Echo Sierra 5-9. Sierra 53
Okay.
Whiskey Alpha.
Do it that way. Like that.
Oscar. For the Oscar Charlie Alpha.
Right, so we want that.
Sierra Victor 1 Oscar Charlie
That.
Alpha 5-9.
That.
Thanks, Sierra 53 Whiskey American. Fox India Golf.
So it gives me the flip now, look.
2 Whiskey 1 Foxtrot Juliet Golf 5-9.
No, that's not right, is it?
Thanks, Sierra 53 Whiskey Alpha.
Right.
Plaza Mexico 0.
Flip along. Which
Mexico
one?
0.
Green? Yeah, green.
Mike 0 Victor 0 Delta 5-9. Thank you, cover the India Sierra 0.
Right, so we've got a bit more there.
Okay, India Kilo
That'll
6
do.
Victor November United 5-9. Thank you, India Quebec 1 Tango Golf 5-9. Sierra 53 Whiskey American. Golf 3 Juliet Hotel Delta 5-9. Thank you, QRZ.
Right, yeah. Just get rid of some of this stuff.
Lima Sierra, Lima Sierra. India United 1, November Lima Sierra 5-9. Tower Sierra 53.
Whoops, wrong one. Okay, so we've got a bit thicker. Bit thicker.
Alpha 1 Delta, Echo Bravo 1 Delta, Juliet 5-9.
A little bit thicker, so yeah, it'll be better. Right, so we can still see the strip down below. We've still got somewhere for the wire. So there's your stop, and it follows this round. So it follows it round. So it'll hit that single pin there, that side. Can I grab that now? I need to grab that out there. I need to cut that out. Paste it in place there. Now, undo paste, come out of it. Paste it in place. Need to grab this and it's difficult with that in there, isn't it? What I need to know is where the centre of this is. I think it's... Is it that it? Is that the centre? Don't know, let's try it. No, that's not the centre. Right, let's try and find the centre. Right, is that the centre? Yeah.
Florida 4, Mexico. Florida 4, Mexico.
Right. So it starts life.
Florida 4, Mike Tango Tango 5-9.
Where's it start life?
Sierra 53, Whiskey Alpha.
So it starts life there.
Echo America 8.
And it's on the hoop.
Echo America
And you go around, all the way around to the last pin here, and then it stops on the other side of there. That would work, yeah. Right, okay. It's a weird looking shape, but yeah. So all we have to do is have one little M3 pin. One little M3 pin put in the lid.
Juliet, Whiskey, Juliet.
So what we want to do now is grab that
Mike 9, Juliet, Whiskey, Juliet 5-9.
and put the lid back on.
Okay,
Tell you what, let's go up with it.
America 1 Fox, Whiskey, Juliet 5-9.
Up to about there, and bring the lid,
Whiskey, American.
push this down on the lid.
Bravo.
That's it. So that's where the pin needs to be drilled and pushed in. Right, so we'll cut that, paste it in place, pop that through there. Okay, so we need now a nice pin. No, that's not the answer.
73, India United States, Victor Alpha Victor 5-9.
That's it. So we've got one little hole there. One little hole with a pin in it, so we need a pin now. Where can we get a nice little pin from? Fixings, where are your fixings? So there's a nice pin. So we want to copy that. So we're going to copy that. We'll have to do it from underneath, I think. Do it from underneath. Copy that. We'll centre it here. and then drop it to the surface.
Sierra Zulu Yankee.
Drop it down.
India United Sierra Zulu Yankee 59 thanks.
There it is. That's it.
45 Tango Mexico 59.
So there's our pin and our stop. So get rid of our SO239s. So we're on the stop there. That way. I mean, you could make it round there, but I don't think it's needed. It's nicely on the stop. And that's it. So we need to print that out now. Print that out. Take it apart. Put this on top of here, so we can pilot a hole in the top. Save us milling out the whole thing again. This time round. Now the pin, it's going to have a nut on it. Now I've not left enough room for a nut. Yeah, I've left the nut. That's no good, is it? I need enough room for a nut, so this is going to have to be lowered. And hopefully that pin is not. Is that pin going to get in the way of the cable? Trial and error. I'll have to try it, I suppose. Well, I've got a plastic one of these lids, so I could drill it through with plastic for trying it. Save destroying the aluminium just yet. What's happened there? I've destroyed my thing. Look at that. I've actually wrecked that. Must have selected the edge by mistake. Selected by mistake. Oh, it's back again. I managed to get it back again. Okay. Fair play. Got it back. Right, so we got it back. Let's do a save. So we've got the stops here and there. Part of this. There's no room for a nut. So I'm going to have to lower this down, I think. Enough for a nut. Let's put a nut on it. Because I'm not going to tap 1.2 mil reliably. So it'll need to have a nut on it. So I did have a nut somewhere. Let's find a nut. Alright, where's the nuts? There's the nuts.
Mexico 7 ending Zanzibar.
Right, so there's your.
Mike 7 Bravo Bravo Zulu 59.
So I'll put it there. I'll grab it. No, we'll grab it like that. We need to. Hang on, cut it. Go into the lid. Paste it in place. Rotate it round. Grab the nut by the middle. Quick march. Bloody hell. Right, come on. Oh, running out of screen real estate here. Right. So grab that. Put it over the pin.
Thank you. Forward the Bravo Whiskey. Bravo Whiskey.
Hang on, what's going on?
The Charlie Tango 1, Charlie
Right,
X-ray on
and
target.
drop it down to the surface. You could get seasick. Get seasick here very easily.
Golf 6 Lima.
Alright, is that the one? Yeah, that's it.
G6 Papa
So
Lima,
that's
Delta
our
59.
retaining nut. So now we've got to work out how far
Tango Papa Lima.
to move the shaft.
Tango Papa Lima 59.
Alright, so the shaft has got to hit the pin, not the nut. Or we have to alter the size to miss the nut, which we're not going to do on a square nut. You can't make sure your nut is in the right place, hex, so the round bit is easier. So we'll just lower the whole thing by how much? So we go from there 2 mil. We've got. Let's just move it down. I don't know how far. Let's try it.
Thanks, Sierra 53 Whiskey Whiskey Alpha.
I suppose easier to. Let's shrink it. Let's shrink it a little bit. Right, so shrink it by 1 mil. Clean up this area if we can. Yeah. Okay, so we've got it down by 1 mil. It needs to go down further. I've got to be careful I don't select the back face. So it's been down by 1 mil. We'll go down by another 2 mil. Okay, and there you go. That's on the nuts. That'll do fine. What size is that? 2.5. I think we can afford to go up a little bit. Let's go up a touch. 0.5. 0.25. Let's go up 0.25. 0.2. Let's go up 0.3. There we go. That's better. Okay. So we can print a new shaft. Oh, it's not thick enough now. Forgot about that. We need to make it thicker. So I reduced it by 1 mil, didn't I? Yeah. So I need to make it 1 mil thicker. Right, what's that like? Needs to go up a touch. 0.25 up, yeah, go on then. 0.25 up.
Mike 7 Papa X-ray America 59.
Right, that's probably about as good as it's getting. Got enough clearance for the nut. And maybe a washer if you want to put one on. That's about right. Weird looking thing. So that's our stop, hopefully. Now, the cable. We could do with a skid for the cable. So the cable can't wrap around. Well, I don't know. It'd be nice if it had a skid. We'll leave it like that. Incremental changes. Right, so let's get the shaft. Let's make a new shaft. Let's just have a quick look. See if there's any weirdness going on with it. Right, I need to do X-ray mode. See if we got the surfaces intact. Yeah, well, the surfaces are okay. That's okay there. We seem to have an extra surface on here. Do we? Yeah. I'm not sure whether we've got to go in there. Let's zoom in here.
Kilo Tango Mexico.
Can we zoom in? Let's zoom in from this edge.
Okay, Oscar.
We're going inside the model now.
Mexico 5-9. Sierra 5-3.
Probably come out of X-ray. So we've got something here.
Charlie Oscar 5-9.
Can we just delete that?
Sierra 5-3.
Maybe.
America.
Maybe. Has it done anything to the model? No. Right. Let's have a look. X-ray. Yeah, that's better. So now this plastic is all part of this plastic.
Germany, Mexico 0, November Bravo, Ontario 5-9.
And I suppose we've already got that plastic as part. Yeah, that looks like it's clear all the way up there. And yeah, that plastic's part of that plastic. I think everything else is okay. What about the bit that I repaired? The bit that I repaired, is that good still? Yeah, it looks okay. Right. Actually, that looks like a surface there, doesn't it? Is it a surface? No, it isn't. Right, we'll go with that. Go with that then. Go with that. Right, we're going to print that out, so let's export it as an STL file. And this is the new shaft with the stop. Antenna, shaft, where are you? Shaft, copper strip, there we go. Just overwrite the old one. Okay. Right, let's get the Bamboo Studio open. Let's make sure we got the device enabled. It looks okay. I switched it on earlier, so it's okay. Right, so we're going to go File, New Project, File, Import, and choose our shaft copper strip. Make sure that, yeah, 2026. Yeah, that's the time. Right, we're going to import that one into there. There we go. Right, I'm going to choose the, make sure we've got the right filament, which is the white stuff. Slice the plate. Right, so it's telling me we've got floating regions, which we knew, so we're going to have to enable support. And I'll just put normal support in. Slice the plate. Shouldn't develop any errors. No, it didn't. Right, it's going to take 30 minutes to print. Costs 12 pence according to that. Print. Right, okay, we'll go with that. Let's get that printing, half an hour for that. And then that'll be our stops, and all I've got to do is disassemble it. Disassemble number 5. No, disassemble. Yeah, I never said I was saying, did I? I say that at work sometimes. I said, you're mad, you. I said, nobody ever asked me if I was sane before they gave me the job. Right, so let that go for a bit. It's going to warm up the stuff. Right. Okay, where are we going to go now? Let's just go on here for a minute. So we've got the thing here. I'm going to have to disassemble it. Let's just disassemble it. It's got to disassemble it to put the new shaft in anyway. The problem now, I've soldered the wire on the strip of the old shaft. So, but the wire was too long anyway, so I needed to shorten it by 10mm. So, this is the opportunity now to do it. Right, so actuator knob is off. Right, I've got to undo those 4 screws now. 4 screws. I've got to take the bottom template off to use. Actually, I've got some plastic I can use as a template, so I can leave the other one there. In fact, I could screw the screw on and hold it in, and then put the thing right in the right place. Anyway, yeah. So I take the screws off, and I've got to make sure I'm on the right part. There's nothing much going on here, is there?
200, JetBlue 1107, when ready to send flight level 200.
Anybody got one of these? Anybody got one of these Radtel 950 Pro?
JetBlue 1107, when ready to send flight level 200.
It's a bit delicate. I'm scared to take it now in case I scratch the screen. Scratch the screen to hell. Anyway, not really used it yet. I bought it, but programmed it up. We had a power cut, so it's the only thing I could get on without any batch power was that thing. So only trouble is nobody would talk on it. Nobody else gave a shout out. Nobody answered. So right, and I'm going to take this off. That's the anodised aluminium plate I made. That's the current insides with the thick speaker wire coming from the in feed. So we're going to have to do something with that. Yeah. It's going to be a problem, but I don't know. I'll have to unsolder it off the copper strip so I can get the copper strip out. Right, let's get the solder on the go there. It's never ending, is it? Never ending. Solder right out. That's my soldering iron holder. Don't worry, I've got an electronics lab in another room, but I can stream from that room as well. I have done in the past. I streamed from it before, a long time ago. Right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, can I take this apart? That's just doing its business, auto bed levelling. So, how am I going to unsolder that now? Come over the top. Yeah, that should be easy enough to get off. But I can take the whole thing out, come on. I've got to try and pull that up without affecting that. It's difficult, all the ball bearings are going to drop out again. It's a bit of a nightmare. Let's see if I can pull that up. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming off. It's coming up, that one is. That's okay. Right, let's, all the bearings are dropped out. There we go, it's off. It's out. Let's get the bearings out before I lose them all. I've already lost one. Oh, there they are. Right, so I've got to unsolder that. Oh, I could just leave that copper strip and get another one. Well, I'll just unsolder that one. This might not work because the cable needs to be shorter anyway. So I've got to get a tighter wind on it.
Then on 120040, Shamrock 73.
Right, so tighter wind on it. It's going to be very awkward with that stop there. You might even get in the way. Might even get in the way. So I won't shorten it yet. I'll unsolder it and I'm not going to shorten it. Right, let's slip this out of the way.
Shamrock 388, we're leaving flight level 310 now. Shamrock 388, roger.
Right, the wire is off. Now I need a desoldering tool. I've got to warm it up and flick it. Try and get the solder off it. Alright, so I managed to get... Does it come off? Surely I haven't managed to get it all off. I might have done. Right, so let's turn it off of there. Got to get the copper strip out. Oh yeah, pretty much got most of it off.
American 142, when ready, descend flight level 270, level by Oxford. When ready, descend flight level 270, level by American 142.
Turn the HF off, it's getting a bit noisy. Let's listen to the airlines. Right, let's try and get this copper strip out of here. Will it come out? Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out. Yay! So the copper strip is just a piece off a relay. It's a piece off a strip off a relay. Right, so there's another one that's bit the dust. Oh, and there's another one that bit the dust the other day. I have to keep these and then watch it transitioning to whatever it is becoming. Right, so this needs to have a hole put in it. It's just printing out a new one. So if I find a bit of plastic, here it is. There's one that printed out and it's exact size of hole. So it will tell me it's the bottom one where the bearings go, and because I've used the hole at the bottom, I can just work on that, drill a hole through it, line it all up. Hang on, that's the wrong way around, so don't get it the wrong way around, Dave. Yeah, get it the right way around, and I can either put I'll put a little fixing in, line it up like that, put a nut on the back, you can't see. I can't pick the nuts up because my hands are too clumsy. Nuts are too small. Alright, let's just put a few of these in to hold it square while I drill a hole. Try and push a hole through it with ever increasing size of drill bits. So I'm using that as a stencil to... Still can't pick a nut up. These M3 nuts are small, aren't they? Anyway, I've had a ChatGPT today and I've been asking it, how can I take every 5 minutes of a snapshot out of my video streams and create a new video from the 5-minute snapshots. Then I'll overdub and play it back at full speed over a 5 or 10 minute or a couple of minutes, so you can watch it going from nothing to building up and then building back down as you change it on and back up again and then to the final thing, and overdub it, because someone was complaining once. They said, do you expect me to sit through 3 hours of video? Can you do a 5-minute overview? So I went to have a look at it, and at the time it was going to take far too long. So what I've got now is there's a tool I can use to take the MP4. Is it MP4? Yeah, MP4, and it'll chop it up into whatever time segment I say. And apparently there's a way of doing it in DaVinci Resolve as well. So I'd have to go on YouTube live stream, download my own stream. So I haven't kept a local copy, so download it again. Then I'd have to load it into DaVinci Resolve, and then I've got to tell it. So I've got the information somewhere. Tell it what to chop up. I think it detects something like scene transitions or something like that. So whether that would work, and then create a new video from the scene transitions, and then I can do either a short or a video on the normal non-live of go back and do the projects, but each project's got 3 hours on it. I go back to the Amiga and I got like 60 odd 3-hour episodes. It's gonna take too long. But so I have to automate it as much as possible. Anyway, I've got that sandwich together, so I can use one of the holes as a template. And I've got to choose the right hole, so I've got to look at the model again, which is the right hole. It doesn't really matter because it's mathematically, it's the same. So I've got to hold it up and I've got to get that. It's the one that's well, so I've got it that shape, so that's the front. So it's the hole dead in front of there, I think. Yeah, so it's dead in front of there, so I've got to drill a hole in there.
Hello, London. Crystal 181, flight level 410, direct.
Actually, if I do that and then do a view X-ray, I should be able to see the hole underneath it. We'll have to do that as well. Maybe get rid of that and the chassis clamps and the stepper motor. Alright, I should be able to see the holes here. So I can hold it up like that and I can see... No, not quite, hang on. No, that's not right, is it? It's more like that, that's it. That way round, and it's straight ahead. Is that right? Straight ahead. Yeah, so that way round, and it's the hole there. It's not that one or that one, it's, yeah. Okay, I've got it. So I'll keep that on there a minute. Let's get some drills out. Oh, turn the solder. I'll need the soldering iron later, but not now. A bit later on. Let's balance it there. Right, I need the drill bits and the pin, and yeah, that should be it. Right, so I'll go through. I haven't got a drill, so I'd have to go through a little bit at a time with whichever one I can do, whichever drill bit this will hold it. I have got a drill, but I'd have to wire it up. Maybe I'll wire it up. It's only 1.2 mil. I don't know if this pins and chuck thing
388, contact London 134.
will tighten up enough onto that, will it? Will it? It may do. Let's try and tighten it up. I've got no tools here. Be an engineer but no tools. Oh, that's snapped anyway. That one snapped off, that one is. Engineer but no tools. No tools. That's home. I should have been a thief. If I'd have been a thief, I'd have had some tools. Yeah. Who says crime doesn't pay? At least you got a drill if you need it. I haven't. I've got to do it manually with break my fingers. I've got a crappy old drill that I need to put power leads on and power supply. Could always do that if I have to, but let's see how we go with this. Poor old hands, they're tired already. Right, here we go. So I've got the picture on the screen. It's that one there. Definitely that one there. So here we go. I'm just gonna go round and round in a circle. Old school. And I've got about as much chance. Actually, it is making a hole, but I think I'm too lazy. Shall I get the drill on the go? Could do. I'll probably drill my hand through. That's why the milling machine does all this. Probably quicker to make a new one on the milling machine. Anyway, let's just keep going. It's only one little hole. I want 3 mil. It's not the end of the world. It's taking the surface off, but it's going to take a while. Dear me. Is it going? Okay, we tried that. That didn't work, so we'll try a drill. Where's the drill? I've got a crappy old drill I bought years ago. It won't. I've got no battery for it. Here it is. Look at this laughable thing. Right, anyway, let's get some leads on it. I have to get some leads and do it the old way. Oh, just so happens I've got a power supply here ready to go. Right, let's just plug in a power supply lead. Switch it on. Oh, it's done. Right, 30 volts is a bit high. Let's just keep it on 15 volts. Now I've got to remember which is the plus. Not easy. I don't remember which is the plus. So one doesn't matter. It's got a switch mode supply that switches off. I'll just put it on and go for broke. Alright, here we go. Ah, it's the right way. There's no current availability. It says turn the current, course current up. Where's the current on this one? Oh. Hey! Save myself from breaking my fingers. Right, okay. Here we go. I've got to lean on the bench a bit. Hooray!
Let's say 181, redirect to Zurich for the Zurich 1 Lima arrival at Stansted.
Right.
For the Zurich 1 arrival quick to 181.
Let's go up in stages. Right, we want the 3 mil.
Zurich 1 Lima for quick to 181.
What do I do with the drill bit?
Ryanair 788 Zulu, when ready, descend flight level 200, be level 10.
Right, so what we got next? 2.5 or 3. Let's go with a 3.2.
7882.
Let's just go with a 3.2. Yeah, so I'm going to do some either 2-minute or 5-minute or 10-minute overview of the video series. Probably start with this one. So, just to be a bit more mainstream, it won't replace the live streams, it'll just be an additional to them after the fact. Just so, for whatever reason. Right, we're done. Okay, that was much less painful than I thought. Switch off this switch mode power supply. Yeah, it's dying, that's good. Put the drill bit away. And the pins and whatever they call it, chuck. And Get rid of all that rubbish. Right, what's next? Oh yeah, take this apart again. Let's have a look at the progress of the thing. 16 minutes left. Okay, we'll let it carry on. I've got to take this off now. So I've got the new stop screw in place. It's just one extra little thing to put in there. I've got to trim the wire down, which we didn't really want to do yet. This thing I've put in, it might make a big problem of getting in the way. Or I might have to just manipulate the wire out of the way. I don't know. It wants to be encased really. Probably the next one I'll do is encase it. Put two guides that the wire switch. I don't know. Whatever I do, it's got to be able to be repeated.
EG682 Victor, London Control, good evening. Route direct Atlantic, climb flight level 280. Route direct Atlantic, climb level EG682 Victor, flight level 280.
Yeah, you can turn on the SDX stuff in the ASP.
When ready, descend flight level 180.
Does it on AM as well for the airplanes? So
flight level 180 by 30.
if it's a strong signal, it cleans it up. If it's too weak, it just makes it go all weird.
Oxford 87 Tango Delta, London Control, hello. Route direct LSOF and climb flight level 180. 12 and climb flight level 180, Delta.
Alright, so I can get rid of that off there now. So the plastic template off. And we've got an extra hole in there where we want it. I'm just going to take the burr off it. Take the burr off with my little weird tool. Weird tool I found. It'll go in a chuck as well, that one. So I'm just going to take the burr off here. If it's big enough, it might be too big for that. Oh, give it a go. Oh yeah, it's done it. It's a broken one, so yeah, it's not as good as it. Take the burr off. Okay, we're done. Right, put that away. Put that up. Oh, we still need that. Yeah. Oh my god. Right, anyway, so we want a little M3 something or other in there as a stop. Let's see how long it needs to be. Let's have a look. How long does it need to be? Right, here. Oh, we don't need that no more. We're not using it. Let's get rid of that. Gone. Just like that, gone. So we need to hide the aluminium. No, we can't. Hang on. Go into this. Right, let's see how long the thread has to be. 6 or 7, 6.5, 7. 7 mil. So we want to find ourselves a 7 mil, and that's too long, I can tell. Yeah, that's 12 mil. Let's go into the M3 box of fixings, which is underneath everything there. Let's get rid of so much stuff. Right, M3 fixings, what have we got? I got 8 mil and 6 mil. Okay. 8 mil and 6 mil. Let's have a look. Oh, what's that? That's 8 mil. That'll do. I'll do an 8 mil.
Tango Delta, report requested level.
Do an 8 mil.
39 Tango Delta. 687 Tango Delta, roger. Contact London Control 132.165.
Oh,
Good night.
problem now. Is it a problem? Have I got a problem? No. It'll never get round. Oh, it will. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. The actuator, it's the back of it. Why didn't you tell me? That's not going to work. Alright, that's a shame, isn't it? So that won't work. Not with this actuator. It's going to hit the back. So I'm going to start off here, and as I turn it, it's going to go. The back end's going to hit the thing. So that won't work. Now it will work if it was countersunk. So I need a countersunk. A countersunk one instead of a cap head screw. Well, countersunk will be better anyway. Right, countersunk. So a bag of fixings that's sunken countersunk. I've got a bag of fixings. I took an old 3D printer apart. Kept all the fixings. Wasn't one of mine. Someone gave me the bits, and I used this. Well, I'm using the stepper motors off now. Right, so I need something countersunk M3. Easier said than done.
On the good evening, channel 59360 back.
Oh, drop them everywhere.
529 London Control, good evening. Direct Ablin, then Lipgate.
Ablin, Lipgate, channel 529.
Dropping them all over the place here. Oh, I don't think there's any countersunk
Easy
for me.
682 Victor, contact Scottish Control 118.780. Good night.
Right, I'm going to have to look elsewhere for this countersunk. An M3 countersunk. No, I don't get one. Hang on, what's that? No, that's not countersunk, that's a grub screw. Right, I need to go away for 2 minutes. Back in a second.
direct Charlie, Papa Tango, then Kilo, Oscar Kilo. Okay, Charlie, Papa Tango, then
outside of Europe, over. Outside of Europe. Que ahora es de aquí a Burgos, bueno, que de... Bravo, 5 guys. Thank you, Charlie, 6 whiskey. Charlie, 6 whiskey, match. Japan, okay, X-ray, Mike, Sierra. X-ray, Mike, Sierra, 5, Mike.
Right, nothing up my shotgun on there. Noisy. Right, where we get to? So, oh, 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Looks like some kind of weird building. Right, so where did I get to? Yeah, trying to find a countersunk. Something countersunk. What have I got that's countersunk? Not a lot. Hang on. No, it's got to be a certain length, hasn't it? Something with a flat top. If it's not countersunk, just with a flat top. What's that one? That's quite long. No. Too long. No, let's look through some other screws. Some more screws. Okay, find some different screws. What we got here? No. We'll get some of these. That's no good. No. Right, so there's none there. No, still there. Right, M3. M3, yeah, these might be them. Now these came from China and they stink of old engine oil. Horrible, yeah. Horrible smell. Oh, I've got some countersunk. They might smell horrible, but if they work, they work. There's one. Is it M3? Yeah. M3 countersunk, that'll do. I'm going to close the lid because they stink of old engine oil. Because they're black japanned from China. Black Japan from China. Stinking of old engine oil. Actually, they're black, so. Now, the thing is, will it sit and not pull through? Yeah. So it'll go in there. I've just got to countersink it a bit. So let's countersink it a bit. I haven't got a proper countersink bit, so I'm going to have to use. Let's take this side of there. That's the only countersink I've got, and that's too wide. So I'm going to have to use a drill bit. Right, let's use a drill bit. I've got a big drill bit. Hopefully I can use it as a countersink bit. Not from there though. Right, so this is going to be a bit weird. I'm going to have to open that up, countersink it manually. Yeah. It's going to have a nut on the back anyway. Right, so I'll keep going. That's HF's just one big noise, that HF, isn't it? Let's have a look. What can we do on here? Can we scan anyone? There's a strong signal.
Yeah.
Oh, one strong and one weak. Right, let's have another scan. No, swap the channels, scan, nothing there. No. Okay.
November 1 Bravo Bravo, descent when ready, flight level 250.
Alright, when ready, descent 250 for 1 Bravo Bravo.
Just listen to the listen to the airplanes then. Right, where's that thing gone? I'm pretty sure it still needs to go further. Yeah, nice to go further. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush. On a cold and frosty morning. I'm pretty sure I joined two nursery rhymes into one there. Can't remember though. In the UK we got programmed when we were kids. Nursery rhymes, they program your memory, your mind. This is not as bad as some places what they program you to do. Right, it's getting better. Still a little bit proud, so I'll keep going, Dave. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Oh, it's great to have Stu come on. Not too proud to turn up onto a small channel. Say hi. Well done, Stu. Good man. Right, so getting there, it's getting better every time. Keep going. And this is giving us time for the giving time for that to cool down, so go and get it in a minute. So I'll just finish this. I'll nip down and go and grab the print. I don't know why they call it print. It's not really a print.
179, descent when ready, flight level 200, be level 10.
It's more of an extrusion. Squeezing hot plastic through a glue gun nozzle. I'm sure that's what it is really. Right, so we are flush. All but damn it, all but a cat's whisker. Think we'll go a little bit more.
Good evening, Ryanair 412. 410 Golf, flight level 380, shearing.
Pilot 410 Golf, London Control, hello, it's the Figsy 1 Bravo, arrival route direct to Figsy.
Sure, Bravo, and OK, thank you, running 410 Golf.
Right, let's give that a go. That's close. I think that'll do. Right, that'll do. So let's put a nice little nut on the back of it, like we said we were going to do originally. Oh, what do you know? It fits. What do you know? Let's tighten it up. That's our little stop. Is it going to get in the way of the wire? I don't know. Right, so I need some pliers to hold this nut still while I tighten it. While I tighten it, well, it's not really a good fit. Why not? I don't know. Oh, is that the rubbish one? It's tight enough. Is it tight enough? I don't know. Let's have a look. That's not it.
November 1 Bravo Bravo, recall me 134.755.
That's the one.
34755. Shamrock 7 Victor Tango, a good evening, Patrol 36.
Okay, it's tight enough. And it's flush. Oh, it's not tight enough.
Direct Everin, Shamrock 7 Victor
That's
Tango.
rocking.
November 1 Bravo Bravo.
It's rocking,
Up
so
134.755.
November 1 Bravo Bravo, London, hello again, route Conco, then Maxat.
I have to,
for 1
I have to hold the bottom still and tighten the top. See if I can do that. Hold the bottom still. Tighten the top. Whoops, what's happened? Still loose. That's what happens if we don't use a washer, I suppose. Alright, that's as tight as I'm going to get it, even though it's loose.
November 1 Bravo Bravo, descend level 200.
I wonder why it's loose.
Level 200 for 1 Bravo Bravo.
That's weird. I think I need a spanner. Adjustable spanner. Do I have adjustable spanner? No. No adjustable spanners here. No little spanners. Oh, I've got spanners, but they're not. Yeah. So, I don't know what's going on with it. Try again. Ah. It just seems to be undoing. I don't know what's going on with that. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Tell you what, let's get rid of those and try these things. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Right. No. So it's loose. Oh well. I don't know what to do with that. That's a weird one. I don't have an answer to everything. Anyway. So it's in, but it's loose. The whole thing's turning. I never know anything like it. Anyway. Right, so it's time to go and get the other thing now. And I'll be back in a second. Right, here we go. There's this thing. It always looks smaller when you than the model when you actually print it out. Everything looks so much smaller.
35 Bravo Uniform, Carmo level 330. Easy 35 Bravo Uniform, landing control, hello, you can route direct to Wesby, descend when ready, flight level 290.
Right, so this is
Wesby, when ready, descend 290, 35 Bravo Uniform.
I've got to manipulate it out. Manipulate it out of its shell. God. Easier said than done. God, I could get fed up at this project, easy. Spent far too long on this. Anyway. Right. It's going everywhere. Right. So careful. So that's that bit of waffle off. Put that in a scrap. You've got to part it from the whatever it is. Not easy. Ah, here we go. A lot of it's come off in one big piece now. There you go, that's your waffle rubbish, get rid of that. And just clean out the... I just have a load of army boots. You got to scoop out the waffle every now and again. Now you can't have everything. Come on, waffle, here we go. There we go, waffle. Right. Oh, I've got to watch some Lord of the Rings yet. Still got...
Sherlock 1790, contact Dublin 135, decimal 655.
Lord of the Rings yet.
135, 655, Sherlock 179, all the best.
Bye.
All the best, bye bye.
Ryanair 410 Golf, descend when ready, flight level 200.
Ready, descend, flight level 200, Ryanair 410 Golf. Ryanair 410 Golf, just through coordination, just say again last clearance please.
Ryanair 410 Golf, descend when ready, flight level 200, you can expect to be flight level 130 at Biffin.
We've got a posh accent.
Expect 130 Biffin, Ryanair 410 Golf, thank you.
Right, so that's got the waffle out. That's just the waffle out this, the motor shaft bit now. Now this came out in one lump last time, if I remember right. Oh, there we go. So we're back. Let's make sure there's no more waffle now. Okay. Oh, now we've got to clear the blade part. So, have we got everything we wanted off it? Let's have a look. I think so. Yeah, I think we did. Oh, hang on, let's just tidy up the surface where the waffle attached. Don't need to attach it, do that, but...
November 1 Bravo Bravo, descend flight level 170.
Might as well
Flight
clean it
level
up.
170 for 1 Bravo Bravo.
I'm just scraping across the surface with the tweezers. Right, we're done, I think. Yeah, we're done. That's close enough. So you've got some weird arse thing like this. Weird arse little thing. Anyway, right, so what's next? What is next? What have I done with it? There it is. So we've got to attach the new strip, so let's put the strip back in it. Right, so the strip, I'll put the tool away. So I've got to push this strip back through the new one, and it goes in this way. And it's going to be odd because there's still some waffle left inside the very tiny slot. Right, let's try. It's difficult.
November 1 Bravo Bravo, descend to level 110.
It's difficult now I've put them prongs in the way. I've actually got a bit of solder on there. A tiny blob of solder on it. What I need is something to push through that slot other than the strip. Alright. I've got to be careful I don't wreck this strip. It's easy bent. Put too much force on it. Doesn't want to go, does it? Well, let's keep trying. And what I should do is heat the soldering iron up, or tell you what, I can file it off. That's a good idea, Dave. I'll just file the solder off.
Easy 35 Bravo uniform, descend to level 160.
I'm just going to file the excess solder off.
160 when ready, level West easy 35 Bravo uniform.
Just so it goes in the slot better. Alright, I need to just rest on this bench. Alright, what's that like? It's not bad.
Hello, runner 30 Delta Mike, flight level 360, Jack Sherry.
Runner 30 Delta Mike, under control, it's a toe jack 2 Bravo arrival, route Sherry, then toe jack.
Toe jack 2 Bravo, Runner 30 Delta Mike.
Alright, let's see if I can get that in now.
Ryanair 410 Golf, recall me 134.755.
Right, it's not going to work like that today.
134.755, Ryanair 410 Golf.
It worked. It worked the last two times I tried it.
Ryanair 410
Three
Golf.
times, but not this
Hello
time. Just using the blade of the Stanley just to push the waffle out a bit. And it's not pushing it through at the back. They're still not pushing it through, but oh god. Right, let's give it a go. I've got to push it through with the blade. The contact to this got to be pushed through. I want it to be a tight
November
fit.
1 Bravo Bravo, descend to level 80.
It needs to be a tight fit. Right, so it's staying in now. So I've just got to guide it through.
Ryanair 30 Delta Mike, descend when ready, flight level 200.
7 ready, flight level, confirm 200, Ryanair 30 Delta Mike.
Ryanair 30 Delta Mike, A firm.
Well, it's not going in too well today. I don't know what happened to the waffle. Let's try it. The waffle's not. It's probably the angle I'm going in at. So if I hold them still and lever it in. No.
November 1 Bravo Bravo, direct NACSAT.
Direct NACSAT, 1 Bravo Bravo, thank you.
No, it's not going in. It's in, but it's not going in nicely. It's like, yeah, it wasn't too bad last time. Maybe I'm losing my grip. Right, it's not going in. It is going in, but it's not, if you know what I mean. Right. What have I changed? Nothing. Didn't change that part of the model, so I don't know why it's taking. Maybe I'm not getting enough grip on it. No, it's not. Oh, it's starting to push the waffle out the back. Yeah, it's going in. Yeah, I'm starting to get the waffle out of the back.
November 1 Bravo Bravo, contact Rise Radar 133.755.
It's a tight fit, but we need a tight fit. We definitely need a tight fit. Yeah, it's coming out the back now, look. It's coming out the back, it's alright.
Rhino 410 Golf, descend to level 170.
That's level 170, Rhino 410 Golf.
That's it. Yeah, because I've got to get the waffle out to.
Keep in morning control UPS 238 passing 24, climbing flight level 320.
That's it.
UPS 238, loaded control, roger.
Right, so the waffle's out. That's it, just push it in and out, get rid of the last bits of the waffle. Okay, not too bad. In a bit, just enough to solder the wire to it, that's it. Right, so we're back in, we're done. We're back in. Right. It's like baiting a fishing hook. Right, so we've got to drop that back in over the shaft now. I can find the flat. Which is the flat? Is that the flat? I don't know, can't tell which is the flat. Just turn it around, looks like that's the flat, yeah. That's the flat. Just drop the... I should put the lid on a minute. Yeah, that's okay.
35 Bravo uniform, contact Cardiff 125.855.
Need the bearings.
585535 Bravo uniform.
Put the bearings back in.
UPS 238, turn right direct to battery.
Yes, 238 right turn direct battery.
I should have put a drop of oil in here really. While I'm putting these back in. Where's the rest of them bearings gone? Where are they gone? How they found their way to the front? They found their way all the way to the front edge where they're going to fall. Come on, you can do it. There's got to be an easier way than this, surely. Right, so we got that up. I'm going to push this down.
Hello, redirect to Wesby, descend when ready, flight level 290.
Where's the flat? There's the flat. So that goes on with like that. I've just got to line it up over the bearings and push it in place. That's it. Okay. We're okay. I've got to take the top off it. Take the actuator top. So we're back. We're back in place. And let's just see if it clicks. Yeah. Okay. So far so good. Right, now I've got to get this wrapped around somewhere. Of course that thing's in the way.
Good evening, Blue Max 99 Mike Romeo, flight level 380 direct train.
Got to wrap that around there.
Mike Romeo, level control, hello, it's an Axis 1 Mike arrival, route back up, and then Axis.
Somehow.
Axis 1 Mike arrival, route back up, then Axis, Blue Max 99 Mike Romeo.
The problem I've got now is because I've made it, put that stop where I put it, it's sort of in the way. And that'll go all the way around to the back. Solder it onto there. I've got to manipulate that out of the way. Alright, let's do that then. Let's just solder it on. So get the soldering iron back on again. Soldering iron back on again. Oh, I'm gonna have something to eat. I'm having something to eat. Sorry. Just waiting for this soldering iron to warm up. I say I will make this public somehow, if I can remember how to do it. I think you have to upload it, don't you? Yeah, I think you have to go onto the site and upload it. I don't think you can do it from here. So you go on Make a World. Let's just open a window up.
Ryanair 30 Delta Mike, descend flight level 170.
Make a World.
Descend level 170, Ryanair 30 Delta Mike.
Alright, share your interaction experience. Create a commercial license. Right, so I've got some messages. Oh yeah. Right, let's just bring this over here. Make a World. So I want you, history. There it is. Right, so that was my thing. ESP32. 37 downloads. Fair play. Right, so how do I create a new one? New. How do I put a new one? Go away. Oh, upload. Is that as easy as that? Upload a original model to the original. Right, so let's try that. Do you have a Bamboo Studio file? Yes, I do. Earn extra points reward. So you drag your 3MP file here. Okay. I could just browse for it. Right, here they are. So, where's the latest spindle?
Ryanair 410 Golf, descend flight level 130, be level by
I haven't
distance.
actually got it yet, because I haven't saved it.
Ryanair 410 Golf.
So I need to go
43 Foxtrot Golf, descend
new
flight level
project and it asks me to
160
save it.
Descend level 160.
So it's saved it. Then I've got to go and choose the new, there it is, the new 3MF file. So I'll go open. It's found
Good
it.
evening, Column 1145, flight level 400 to Battery.
KLM 1145, have a good
Right.
hello.
Supported 3D formats. Right, what does it say? STL. STL, okay. I could do the STL. Right, so the STL is that one there. Right, okay. None. Note. Right. Does this model include laser and cut model? No. Is this model you uploaded a cyber brick model? No. But it's not all the bits, is it? Can I drag your files here? I need to add the rest to it. So,
Ryanair
browse.
410 Golf, contact Birmingham 123.980.
390, Ryanair 410 Golf.
So I want the chassis,
Contact Cardiff 125.855.
chassis clamp.
425.855, Ryanair 30 Delta Mike.
Does that override the other one? No. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Replace file. Oh, you can only have one file. Right, that's no good then, so we need to dump that one. Right, so next step. Right, what's the next step? Raw model files. Edit model draft. Oh, is there not one there? Drag your files here. Okay. Copper strip. So what files does it want? STL. I thought I'd already done that. Thought I'd already done the STL. Right, so... Oh. That's the wrong one. Oh, it's a chassis clamp.
Good evening, easy 12 Golf Echo, level 3402 upcast.
I don't get this.
Easy 12 Golf Echo, London Control, hello, direct to Everin.
I'm not sure what's going on with this.
Golf Echo.
Anyway, the soldering iron is ready. We'll have a look at that in a bit. Let's solder it back on, because it's getting late. 3 hours? Oh my god.
Easy 12 Golf Echo, request flight level 380.
How have I spent 3 hours on this? What have I done for 3 hours? Jesus. Anyway, let me get this soldered back on here. I think I need to pulse the strip back a bit. That's it. Right, I'm going to solder the wire back on. If I've got some space on the table, which I haven't. Now the solder is rolled off to Davy Jones's locker.
Easy 12 Golf Echo, did you want flight level 380?
Hey, firm, Easy 12 Golf Echo.
Easy 12 Golf Echo, climb flight level 380.
There we go.
Flight level
Let's
380,
do a
12 Golf Echo, thank you.
bit of solder on the tab because it all went off. Okay, a bit more. Okay. Alright, bring that round, you can't see. Right, I'm going to solder that back on there. I'm actually going to solder it underneath this time. Yeah, shall I solder it underneath? No, I won't solder it underneath. I'll put it on top. Right, okay. Switch that on.
Easy 43 Foxtrot Golf, contact Cardiff 125, decimal 855.
25855, Easy 43 Foxtrot Golf, good evening.
Right, so we've got it on there. Just got to wrap the lead around tight somehow. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. So we've got this lot going on. Bit of a spiral. Right, I'm going to put the little bit on there. I'm going to turn it. So we've got 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's not bad. Let's just go the other way. No, the cable is actually stopping it. Actually, because it's coming, needs to go underneath it. What's stopping it now? What's stopping that? Oh, that's weird. So we level there and we go all the way around. That's stopping it. It's not going, it's not riding up over. I wonder why. Oh, it's just, yeah, it needs bending up a bit. That's weird. Is it because it's pushing it? Now let me just bend that up a bit. Bend that up a tiny bit. Maybe I got it upside down or the wrong way. It's not going over it. Why not? Why no going over? Went over the rest, so that's gotta, yeah, I might have to use some thinner wire here. That's not going over that one. It's going over all the rest. No, no, that one. It's pointing it down for some reason. Right, I'm not sure what's going on there. Might just have to bend it a bit up. Right, That's coming around the wrong way. Okay, so we're from there to there to there, right round. Yeah, so we're all the way to there, and we're going to be holding that like that. Yeah, that's okay.
Well, good evening, KLM 5 Bravo, passing flight level 260, descending flight level 230,
so we'll do.
speed exactly 280.
KLM 51 Bravo,
Now the stop is going to be in the way, isn't it? That lid is going to be in the way of the cable. There's only one way to find out. That's to put the lid on. Put the lid on.
KLM 1145, descend when ready, flight level 200.
Oh, we got.
So we're ready.
Oh, that's random.
300. Say again, last one.
KLM 1145, descend.
Oh, that's random. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Just found channel defo subs. Oh, thank you very much. More the merrier. Let's say hello, just in case you've already gone off. Oops. Hi. Oh, that's random. Oh, M7F Foxtrot Hotel. Welcome to the live stream. There you go. Welcome. Welcome everyone we can. I don't know if Stu's still on here. He might have gone off earlier. Oh, you're still here, yeah. I think Stu might have gone off. You never know. I think he's got a lot of programming to do. Anyway, welcome. Yeah, I seem to be on most nights just lately, or something to that effect. Oh, carry on what I was doing, I got distracted. Right, so this is going to be, might have to redesign this if this starts locking up. So we've got a pin on a stop. It's got to go in just there. Like that, and hopefully once I bolt it down, let's put the screws in. Yeah, so I'm just I don't know what I'm doing. You know, in the journey you've gone listening while driving. Michael Storer 70, fair play. KK7UIV Kilo 7 Yankee India Sierra. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's going 73. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Listen while you're driving is always good. Better than watching while you're driving. in case you crash. I'm not saying it's not possible to watch while you're driving. I'm not saying anything. Right, I'm just putting the lid on. Now this might well get tangled up. I could do them with this transparent lid really, so I could see what was mechanically going on. But if it doesn't work, we're going to have to redesign the spindle slightly to separate the, or maybe reduce the size of the inner. I've just dropped a screw. Never mind. Right. I just dropped that screw. Have I got any more? Hang on, where's he gone? You can never find him again. Got two more in here. Let's just use these two. Last two screws. KK, are you? I'm not sure where KK is. KK, is it Canada? I don't know. No, sorry if it isn't. I really got to spend more time on the radio instead of creating stuff. Very rusty. Well, can you be rusty if you've never really spent much time on HF in the past? Yeah. Rusty in one way and learning in another. I don't know why I'm making all this stuff. I'm struggling. I've just dropped another one. Hang on, I'm going to have to go down a minute. Find some screws. Oh dear me, where are they gone? There's one. Just want the other one now. There it is. Right, if I don't get them, I'll never find them again. They go under the furniture, and then I get the Hoover on them later on, and then next thing you know, they're never to be seen again. Oh god, right, here we go. Yeah, so we're going to be... so we redesigned the spindle today. We haven't managed to sort the grounding out because we've run out of time. I was hoping to sort the grounding out, so we've still got that to sort out yet. But not today. Not today, because 3 hours is enough. I don't forget I've been to work all day as well. Holding down a day job. You notice I said I've been to work all day. Not working all day, I've been to work. Whether I was working all day or not is another matter. Right, so I've nearly... Right, I fastened it up. Let's put the knob... Oh, I found another screw, so I must have found an extra screw somewhere. Right, so I'm going to put the little actuator knob on now. Right, so we're on, and we're doing it live. Right, so there's the incomer. And we're going to switch from this side. Right, so we've got one there. And it's tight there now. It's not going to go, so it's obviously the cable's hooked around the wrong bit. So we can't actually move it. I can't, so no amount of forcing will do it because the cable's got to go under and it's come over the top and hooked. So that's no good. That's no good. Just got to pull the actuator off again. Yeah, so we'll have another look at it, but I think we're going to have to put some flat areas on it that guide the wire out the way of the stops. Yeah, so it sandwiches the wire away from the spring, the copper strip and the stops. Yeah, it's got to be done, isn't it? So the wire effectively can only coil back and forth contained within two flat surfaces. Because this, if I take this off now, I'm going to find this wire is hooked around one of the stops or the pins. Right, let's take the lid off. No, it's not. So what was stopping that? It could have been the copper strip. Somehow it's gone lower than before. Oh, unless it was the pressure of the lid pushing on it. Maybe I haven't pushed it down enough. So it's actually working. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's getting stuck. The pin's getting stuck. So what have I done? How'd it work? Oh, is the wire pushing down on it? Yeah, I think we're going to have to redesign it with yes, 2 bits of flat to guide that. It's quite a thick wire I've used. The wire is way too thick, really. I wanted to keep it thick. It's a bit of speaker wire and clear. It's too thick. For some reason, it's stopping it riding up over there now. That one's riding up. This one. Yeah, so there's the fully anti-clockwise. Then you go around, and it gets stuck on that one. Never got stuck on the previous one, so right, so we're back to there again. Didn't get stuck that time. I don't know what's going on with that. Is it something to do with his wire, maybe? No, that's very strange. Or is there a ball bearing missing? No, there's no ball bearing missing. It hasn't fell out in the... No, it's okay. That's a weird. It's almost like that socket has gone higher for some reason. That's very strange. Doesn't look any higher than the rest. What's different here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gets stuck on there. Right. If I lift it up, it go past to 6 and 7. Right. That is weird. This back one looks tighter than that one, so unless this, I don't know, doesn't make sense. What am I missing here? Yeah, it's just too high. If I lift it up, it goes past it. Yeah. The only thing I can think of is I put the copper strip upside down, but it shouldn't make any difference. Or have I pushed it too low? Or not low enough? It's very awkward. Yeah. On that angle it looks like it's dipping down. And that looks straight. So when I'm getting to there, it's almost like it's being pushed round now, isn't that wire? No, because I lean on it. That's very strange. Unless I put it in upside down. See if I can bend it. Oh, so I bent it a bit. Yeah, so it now goes all the way around. Okay, so it might not have been that, so let's try again then. Let's put the cable in the right place. Take the knob off, put the lid back on with the stop. Right, that's the end of it. So put the stop in the right place, which is just like that. Yeah, put the screws back in. Try it one last time. If it doesn't work reliably like this, I'm going to put 2 flanges to sandwich the wire and redesign the wire a bit. The routing of the wire. So I'll put it back together now. Now I'll just coerce that copper strip a little bit higher. For whatever reason, it's getting trapped on just the one of them. Maybe I put it in upside down, but it didn't really matter which way you put it in, really. Shouldn't matter. So, I'm just gonna tighten this back up and put the actuator knob back on. And see if it actually rotates, and we'll check the continuity as well. If it rotates, if it doesn't, there's no point checking the continuity. Alright, what have I done with that last screw? Where's that one gone? There it is. Yeah, sometimes you have to try iterations, and if it doesn't work, you have to backtrack and try something else. Right, so now with the actuator on, Okay, we're gonna swap it. So there's the incomer. So we're gonna go that way. Now it's gone tight already. Now, only thing I've done different is try to push that right down. Right. So we've got the incomer there. Switch it there. Now it's trapped again. It's stuck on it. That's no good. I wonder what's causing it. Is it because I just pushed the shaft down? Or? Can't actually see. There's no way to see while it's all together. Anyway, I think we need to make a guide for it. So leave that one alone. That didn't seem to work for some reason. So we're gonna make. We'll have to make. So the pin's okay. This bit's okay. But the wire. Let's take the lid off a minute. So SO239s. Oh, just the. Hang on, just the outputs off. So what was happening is this copper strip is hitting head on here instead of up there. For whatever reason. Only on the one though. And they all look the same, so when this is twisting it's like it's going lower at one point. I don't get it. Anyway, so what we want is pretend the wire's coming out of there. At the minute we've got a bit of a crank on it. It cranks up and then it coils round here. Now it used to coil round here unhindered. It's soldered to the back of there, goes round once and soldered. So if I could put a flat in here and a flat there, keep the coil around the middle of the two flats. Yeah, and around the two flats. Yeah, so it's going to have to stick up. It's almost that incomer wants to be slightly higher than the rest, but we can't have it like that. It's all got to be in the same plane for some reason. So I did have an idea of turning this upside down and putting this lower to give us more room for the wire. But I still don't know if it's that that's stopping it. I thought the wire might have got caught round here. As it goes round it might have just looped. But I think it's just that again. The only way I can tell is if I undo it again. Right. Anyway, we've done enough on it for one night. That's 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Can't go any longer for tonight. So we're going to have to resume tomorrow. We'll keep an open mind on it. Resume for tomorrow. Okay, that's going to be it for tonight then. Thanks for watching everyone. And let's go back to the old thumbnail. So what? 7-band HF antenna switch here. The stops, we sorted the stops, but I've got something wrong with the strip going on now. The grounding we didn't get to. Oh well. Right, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Ta-ra.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler. Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.